Joining us for more, this is Secretary Ondo Redemption Front, Femi Lawson. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 10. Well, many have been calling the Ondo APC primary a sham. What is your assessment of the exercise?
Sincerely, it is natural that when elections like we saw in Ondo State on Saturday, intra-party are held, there's always a tendency for terrible losers to churn out such narratives like we have heard from those persons who are calling on the president, even though he's the leader of the party, to usurp the power of the National Working Committee of the party. A lot of them are not actually conversant with who President Bola Tinubu is. As a Democrat, a man of proven antecedent as far as party politics and democracy is concerned. For them, they thought last Saturday, Mr. President would sit in the comfort of his living room in Aso Rock and raise up the hand of their candidate, and anoint him as the candidate of the party for Ondo State governorship election. But unfortunately, President Bola Tinubu has done one thing, setting a pace. He started it in Edo. In Edo State, when the All Progressives Congress conducted its governorship primary, whether anybody likes it or not, former Governor Adams Oshiomhole is one of the closest political allies of President Bola Tinubu as far as the APC is concerned. His candidate, his anointed candidate, lost the primaries in Edo State.
All right.
And President Bola Tinubu did not do anything to manipulate the outcome of the... Even when Comrade Adams Oshiomhole tried to force his candidate on the party did the right thing.
I hear you, Mr. Lawson.
What these characters were expecting in Ondo State, like you could listen to those people who spoke, was for the president to anoint a candidate in Ondo State, and that, but the people of Ondo State, I mean the members of the APC in Ondo State, have chosen a candidate in the person of Honorable Lucky Aiyedatiwa.
I hear you, Mr. Lawson. Yes, I hear you. But then let's talk about the mode of the primary. The party adopted the direct primary. What's your take on that?
It is within the powers, constitutionally, and discretion of the National Working Committee of the party to determine the mode of primary. It is not for party members, sympathizers, or supporters of political aspirants like those people who spoke to determine the mode of primaries. The party could either choose the direct mode of primaries or the indirect mode. In Ondo State, the party chose the direct primaries to the extent that the incumbent governor, who coincidentally was a candidate in last Saturday's primary, lost in his own local government, where he had one of the largest consultation and political rally ahead of the governorship primaries. So if anybody would sit back in Ebute Metta in Lagos and begin to say that the primary was not free and fair, then we need to begin to question their commitment to democracy. These are people who ordinarily do not believe in democracy, who ordinarily assume that their candidate was going to be anointed and President Bola Tinubu was coming to raise up the hand of their candidate. But unfortunately, the party and the nationality of the party, President Bola Tinubu, has allowed members of the political party to choose their flag bearer for the November 2024 governorship election, and they're choosing Governor Aiyedatiwa.
All right, Mr. Lawson, we'll have to leave the conversation there. Secretary Ondo Redemption Front, Femi Lawson, thank you for your time.